Hi, my name's Jazmine Wilkinson, and I'm a striker for Ottawa Rapid FC.
So you just graduated in December, you said, from Texas A&M. Was there a draft for you to get on this team, or how did you come to Ottawa?
There wasn't a draft, actually.
Okay.
This is Ottawa's inaugural year, so
Yep.
it's the inaugural season of pro soccer in Canada. Me being a Canadian kind of helped trigger that move to Ottawa. That was kind of the foundation that they wanted in this league, is to have some Canadian talent come back home and kind of start off the league on that front foot. So I'm actually from Vancouver Island, so it's it's about like an hour. You have to take a boat to get there.
Yep.
I was adopted at like 10 days old, so I came from a white household. I grew up in a white household in like a predominantly white community. So that's something that definitely brought its challenges and its struggles. Almost being an outcast in that type of situation. So just making sure that I surround myself with some of those people that really want the best for me and are rooting me on and cheering me on. Having those cheerleaders around you and those people who genuinely want the best for you is something that's been important and an obstacle to get over for me.
Growing up, did you have any female role models that you looked up to?
Yeah, so my family was pretty much a tennis family when I was younger. So my sister and I would always play tennis with each other, and that's kind of how we got into sport. And I would say Serena Williams, obviously, like when you think of tennis, like you think of Serena and Venus Williams. The trailblazing that she did for the sport and for Black athletes around the world, I think that's someone that I look up to and a lot of others look up to, and hopefully I can carry on what she's been doing for the game and for all athletes in sport. So I think she's really inspiring.
What motivates you to keep pushing boundaries and advocate for representation?
Just the responsibility for me now as a pro athlete and kind of as a role model to younger athletes as well is something that keeps me inspired.
So hockey is a pretty white predominant sport. What are maybe some ideas or some steps that we could take to make it more diverse and inclusive for all sorts of different people and backgrounds?
Making just the sport maybe more accessible to other ethnicities and stuff, and making sure that it is a sport that everybody's welcome to join and be included in. Especially these days, there's more Black athletes that are playing hockey and going pro in hockey, like you mentioned before, but having those role models and those people to look up to as well, I think will kickstart it for Black athletes, and hopefully more will join from there, and just keep it growing.
Okay, Jazmine, as an ally, what are some things that I can do to help promote inclusivity?
Yeah, I think just being open to learning more about other ethnicities and what Black history has to do with athletes and pro sport. Also just like making sure that this isn't just a February thing, making sure it carries out throughout the year, and just expanding our knowledge and being inquisitive about other things about Black History Month. Not just the month, but just throughout the whole year, I think is something that could be done and everybody can take a little bit of interest in. I think that would help a lot.
Well, thanks, Jazmine, for joining me today. It was great to hear your insight, and I'm so excited to go to an Ottawa Rapid FC game this spring.
It's awesome. Thank you so much for having me, and we're excited to build our connection and have a great rest of your season.
Thank you.